What if you could become a better person, not by working harder, but by taking one doable step a day? And not because you're a bad person now, but because there's something inside you that's ready for more. How to Be a Better Person walks you through 1 year of those tiny steps. 365 small but mighty tools you can use in the next 24 hours to make a difference in yourself and the world. My mission? To help you live your best life. Hi, and welcome to How to Be a Better Person with me, Kate Hanley. Okay, listen, I have a kid in elementary school, so knock-knock jokes are a fairly regular part of my reality. So let me know if you've heard this one before. I'm alone in this recording studio, so I'm just going to role play here, okay? Okay. Knock, knock. Who's moo? There. Knock, knock. Who? Moo. Who's there? Knock, knock. Moo. Who's there? Interrupting cow. I hope you didn't think when you saw the title of this episode that I was calling you a cow. I would never do that. Making comments about other people's appearances is a subject for another episode. I'm actually talking about not being like a make-believe cow who interrupts people. Why am I talking about not being a make-believe cow who interrupts people? Well, it's because getting interrupted is so frustrating. It impedes your train of thought, for one. Worse, it can feel like you're being silenced and that what you have to say doesn't matter. And it's something we can do to other people even when we have the best of intentions. I know because I have a big tendency to interrupt other people. I never ever knew I did this until I was in my mid-30s. I had just started dating my spouse, and he set me up on a coffee date with one of his friends who was also a freelance writer. The two of us went and had coffee and had what I thought was a perfectly lovely conversation where it seemed like we were finishing each other's sentences. I left that coffee shop feeling like we had really connected. Later, I checked in with Scott to see if he'd gotten any feedback from his friend. He said, yeah, well, she said you were great, but that you kept interrupting her. Record scratch. I was like, what? I really had no idea. My first reaction, I admit, was I bristled. I was like, geez, sensey skin. But immediately I started noticing just how much I would jump in when someone else was speaking. The irony is that I realized I was doing it because I was trying to show them just how well I was listening and how much I got them. I mean, what's that phrase? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. That's kind of what was going on for me. And I notice it's what goes on for a lot of other people too. My point is that there are different reasons why we interrupt other people. But the result is that we often interrupt other people a lot. Maybe it's because we just love to hear ourselves talk. Or maybe it's because we've grown up in a privileged position and we're used to feeling like people naturally want to hear everything we have to say. Or maybe you're trying to validate and encourage someone, and so you jump in with a lot of mm-hms and oh yeahs, and I bet that must be hard, even before the other person has stopped talking. Whatever your reason, let this episode be a reminder to just let other people speak. Your turn will come soon enough. Everyone deserves to feel heard, including the people that you yourself are talking to. Today, as you interact with folks, just notice when you are tempted to jump in. If the other person is still talking, go back to just listening, which was the subject of the first official episode of this podcast, although it shows up as episode 4 in your list. Simply listening is such a gift. It's rare. And it's a moment where all you have to do is be quiet. It's an opportunity to rest your attention on what's happening in this moment. So, check in. Are you an interrupting cow? Do you ever act like an interrupting cow? What do you have to do in order to interrupt people less? I guarantee this is going to have a net positive effect on your conversations. Thanks for listening to How to Be a Better Person. If you liked what you heard, share it with someone you think would like it too. Your voice matters. Come sign up for the weekly newsletter that includes a link to every episode from the previous week so you can catch up on anything you missed. You can do that at beabetterpersonpodcast.com. I also love to hear from listeners. Seriously, I love it. Send me an email by clicking on the Contact Kate button at beabetterpersonpodcast.com, or you can tweet me at Kate Han, Katehan, or find me on Instagram at Kate Hanley Author. I look forward to connecting with you.